Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're sorry for the technical difficulties. We had our stream and our computer crash here at the MAC, but welcome. This is Blue Out, the 5th annual Blue Out, which is the BMCC athletic event to celebrate all things blue, all things BMCC. But we are up and running now. The Wolves are taking on the Wenatchee Valley Knights. Score is 5-6. Wenatchee with a slight lead. Players on the floor right now is number 13, Avery Beatty, number 20, Kira Jacobson, number 32, Ella Stewart, number 12, Atira Moore, and number 2, Liana Leppi. For the Wenatchee Valley Knights, number 22, Brigid Griffin, number 15, Danica Kelly, number 3, Lily Schmidt, number 11, Zoe Brown, and number 20, Aria Price. Atira Moore dribbling inside, trying to break inside, spin move, go back inside, she goes up and in. Add 2 more for the Wolves. 7-6, Wolves take the lead. Then back and forth contest early on while we were down and still trying to restart the stream. Wolves were able to make a 3-pointer, same with Wenatchee, and they were able to trade points early on, and it leads you up into where we're at today, as well as Avery Beatty bringing the ball up the floor, went to get knocked around a few times back and forth before both players diving to the floor to come up with control, and the Wolves come up with it. So it's still early on, but we're expecting a packed house today as the Timberwolves, who have the 4th largest average attendance in the entire conference, look to pack the house once more, even more so than they already do on a game-to-game average, which I believe, if I'm getting the numbers correctly, average about 275 to 300 people in this building at any point in time. And we're expecting pretty much everyone here tonight. And to the floor is Aria Price, makes the first one and misses on the second, rebounded by Jacobson, and Beatty with the ball. Down the floor to Haley Taylor, and she's good! And we're back. Sorry for that, folks. But Wolves have the lead 9-7 here. 4:49 remaining in the first. I'm joined by a basketball expert, aficionado, if you will, Aaliyah Novi, who is running the stream. And we're to a media timeout. We'll be back right after this break. And we're back coming out of the immediate timeout. Quick turnover by the Wolves, and the Knights recover. Going to be a foul on Kira Jacobson. And Knights bringing the ball up the floor. Looking for options. Spins off, gets stuck again. Looking for the three-point shot. Beatty closed down quickly. Swings out over to number 4. That is Celia St. Pierre. Looking for the three-point shot. Nope, it's going to be a traveling violation on the Knights. Turnover going to the Wolves. A back and forth exchange between both teams here as they're both obviously trying to establish their rhythm and their control over the game. But again, it's been a point-for-point change and tries to go up strong. Beatty holds her ground, and it's going to be a turnover, missed shot there by number 4 of the Knights. That's Celia St. Pierre, and the Wolves will set up the offense. Over to Riley Tucker, back out to Haley Taylor, swing over to Moore. Moore looks left in, quickly back right, looking for Kira Jacobson, who drives, tries to kick it out to Haley Taylor. It's going to be a turnover on Jacobson, and the Knights will go quickly on the other direction. Spin move, layup for number 10, Jasmine McKenzie. Guard, freshman, 5'8", from Melbourne, Australia. Riley Tucker up and in, good for 2. Wolves take the lead 11-9. .255 remaining here in the first. To Moore. To Tucker. And turnover Tucker. Knights going the other direction. 3-on-2 fast break, layup by number 10. And it's good by number 10, Jasmine McKenzie. Taylor goes quick up the floor. Able to control the ball. Over to Beatty. To Taylor. Wolves trying to establish the offense, trying to get back into their rhythm. We're going to take out the lead right now. It's been point-for-point changes. Beatty over to Moore. Moore looks, she takes the three-point shot, and it's good! Three-point shot, good. Assist, Beatty. On ball right now is number 22, Brigid Griffin. Looks to play inside to her Wenatchee Valley teammate, number 5, Jolie Sprouse. And it's going to be good. Wolves have to inbound the ball quick, and they do, over to Taylor, and Beatty will bring the ball up the floor, looking up the floor for options, and she crosses half court. To Taylor. Taylor wanted to take the three-point shot, but Beatty will take the three-point shot right off the backside of the rim. Taylor almost comes up with the rebound. Rebound there by number 5. Rebound there by number 5. That's Jolie Sprouse. Tried to go back up, and it gets swatted. Blocked, if you will, by Kira Jacobson. Jacobson and Moore will take a break. Coming back in is number 1, Leah Wilson, and number 32, Ellis Stewart. And traveling violation on McKenzie. And the ball goes to the Wolves. And slowly but surely, this place is filling up quickly here for the Timberwolves on blue out. And Beatty continues to bring the ball up the floor. Over to Leah Wilson. To Beatty. To Stewart on top. Back to Beatty. 7 seconds on the shot clock. 45 seconds remaining. Stewart drives, puts up a shot, off the board and in! 38 seconds remaining. 28 seconds on the shot clock. They will have to shoot before time expires as we are nearing the end of the first quarter of play. Shot up by McKenzie, and it's good. 16-15, Wolves still lead. And they inbound the ball to Tucker. Finds Ella Stewart. And they get the final shot. 14 seconds remaining, 13-12. Taylor looks over to Stewart. Stewart looking for the next play. Looking for her teammate. She finds Beatty. Looks to play inside. Doesn't. Beatty takes a deep shot. It's going to get blocked. And the Knights come up with it. And that's the end of the first quarter. BMCC leads 16, Knights 15. Back after the short break. And welcome back. Start of the second quarter here. Knights get the ball to start. 16-15 is your score. Wolves with a slight lead. As beautiful spin move there by number 5 of Wenatchee. Almost gets it to go, and that's Jolie Sprouse. Finds Beatty over here on the near side of your screen. She's got a few options. Finds Stewart on top. Wants to swing it over to Taylor, and she does. Beatty breaks inside, finds Leah Wilson. Swings over again to Stewart. She wanted to tear more and got closed off there. Finds Leah Wilson, 8 seconds on the shot clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Layup by Wilson off the side of the rim, and the Knights go the other direction. Moore able to slow down the fast break. And Knights off the backside of the rim, and some tough defense there from the Wolves preventing the shot. And three-point shot's going to go up from number 4, and it's going to go from Celia St. Pierre, and the Knights retake the lead 16-18. And Leah Wilson's going to take a break real quick. Kira Jacobson in for the Wolves. And we're back in play here as Beatty looks to inbound. She's going to find Taylor over in the corner. Taylor looking at her options, has Ella Stewart vacates, so Taylor has more room to bring it up the floor. Looked at Beatty initially, now finds Moore on top. Swings it over to Taylor. Going to be poked away by the Knights, and they're going the other direction. Only Ella Stewart to stop the fast break. And Stewart's going to give her the fast break to prevent from adding a foul. And it's going to add another 20-16. Knights take another lead, and Beatty dishes over to Moore. Moore's going to break inside down her left side. Look for the reverse layup. No, doesn't get it. It's going to be blocked by the Knights. Going to be a foul on the Timberwolves, believe on number 20. No, going to be on Atira Moore. Number 12 is who's going to get the foul. As the Knights inbound again, Knights are in the all black. Going from the left to the right side of your screen, the Timberwolves in their classic white and navy. Gets a hand on top of it, is Moore, prevents a clean layup. Three-point shot by number 23, Gabby Voln, freshman out of Wenatchee, Washington. And that ball had all the arc on it. And the Wolves will inbound the ball again. That ball is knocked out by the Knights. Finds Taylor on the inbound play. Defended by number 12. Is Michaelia Edwards. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on the Knights, number 23, and that is Gabby Voln. Her first team foul. 7:54 remaining here in the second. Beatty gets it, and it drops. Foul on Gabby Voln. Avery Beatty has a chance to complete the three-point play. And here on this Blue Out, we would like to take this moment to thank all of our sponsors that make BMCC Athletics the great thing that it is today. First up, our premium platinum level sponsor, Hills Meat, Westgate Apartments, and Rogers Toyota. Thank you for all of your support of BMCC Athletics. Hills Meat located here in Pendleton, Oregon. Westgate Apartments located right below the college here in Pendleton, Oregon. And Rogers Toyota of Hermiston located just down the road in Hermiston, Oregon. Loose ball on the floor. Avery Beatty comes up with it. Wolves look for the three-point shot. That's going to be Haley Taylor off the front side of the rim and rebounded by the Knights. Wolves got to be careful not to foul again. And Wenatchee comes up with it. And, of course, the other amazing sponsors that we have Abby's Pizza, Hodgin Distributing, Kelly Lumber, Robert Pratt DMD, Banner Bank Beer and Oil, John and Gail Turner, State Farm, Stan Henderer, Larry and Cricket Nicholson, Max Air out of Tri-Cities, Mark and Kim Browning, Teresa Bosworth, Farm Equipment Headquarters, and Whitney and Associates. And that's another layup there for the Wolves. Good, 20-23, 7 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Stick with us. We'll have a short commercial break and then halftime performance by multi-time state champion Rhythmic Mode of Pendleton High School. And the Knights inbound the ball. Three-point shot by number 4 off the side of the rim. That is Celia St. Pierre. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors as Haley Taylor gets a three-point shot. And just off the side, rebounded by number 5, Jolie Sprouse. Forward, 5'10", sophomore from Elizabeth, Colorado. (20-23), Knights still with the lead, 6:30 remaining. And Leona Leppy re-enters for the Timberwolves. Avery Beatty takes a break. So on the floor for the Wolves right now is Atira Moore, Ella Stewart, Kira Jacobson, Haley Taylor, and Leona Leppy. It's going to be a 2-jumper just for the Knights. She gets her own rebound. That is number 5, Jolie Sprouse. And Jolie Sprouse goes to work and ends up getting the layup. 20-25. 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the second. Again, halftime performance by Rhythmic Mode, multi-time state champions from Pendleton High School. For those of you wondering, because I don't think I clarified, multi-time state dance champions. And if I'm not mistaken, ooh, hard tumble there. Lee pops back up. Multi-time state dance champions. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that this team, this group of ladies, if you will, over the years, has accumulated over 8, I might be 9 state titles in their history. And traveling violation on Ella Stewart. And loose ball, Leona Leppy almost comes up with it. She looked for the three-point, but then almost picked up her foot, and Tira Moore with the steal. Kira Jacobson swings over to Taylor. Taylor tries to drive, picks it up, finds Lee, dishes out to Stewart. Three-point shot by Stewart. In and out by Stewart, a rebound to Tira Moore, and all off the side of the rim. Great hustle by Moore to crash the boards. It's what you love to see. She looks to play inside over here to Jolie Sprouse, and it's going to be a foul on Ella Stewart. And Sprouse is going to the line. And the first shot falls. And we're going to go to media timeout, and we'll be back after this commercial break. And three-point shot by Taylor coming back from the media timeout. Welcome back, everyone. Wenatchee with a slight lead, 26-20 over the Knights here on Blue Out. We welcome you for joining us as this place continues to get more and more packed here. We're expecting a packed house by the just after halftime, and of course for the men's game. And Knights nearly get that one to fall, and the Timberwolves will come up with it going the other direction. Wolves going from right to left on your screen. And Leanna Leppi is able to draw the foul from, I believe it's number 15. That is Danica Kelly. And taking a break is Jolie Sprouse, and entering for the Knights is number 13, Riley Jones, 6'3" sophomore from Tenino, Washington. The Knights with two 6'3" players. And off the side of the board, rebounded by the Knights. 3 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. And missed shot by the Knights, and going the other direction for the Wolves. And the Wolves looking for the right option here. Tries to find Beatty on the inside, and she's able to draw the foul. And free throw's good for Avery Beatty. Knights coming the other direction. 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And if you're staying with us for both games, a little bit of a difference between the two games. Women's basketball in college, they play 4 quarters, and the men, they actually play 2 halves of 20 minutes. So the women have 4 quarters of 10, and the men, they play 2 halves of 20. Both get to their 40 minutes of game time, and Ella Stewart with a 3-point shot off the backside of the rim. And Leanna Leppi almost able to save it, and it will roll out there. 2 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here. As the Knights will bring it up the floor. Right through the hands, but she's able to come up with it. And nice little floater there by number 11, Zoe Brown. Guard 5'6" at Kashmere, Washington. And it's going to be an illegal screen, I believe, on number 21, Riley Tucker. Yep, number 21. So the Knights get it. And they're going the other direction, 2:21 remaining. And missed layup there by the Knights. That was number 22, Brigid Griffin. And Stewart brings the ball up the court, and she's going to dish it over to Haley Taylor. Finds Avery Beatty. Screen set by Tucker. Beatty looks for the 3-point. She's going to dish it in Tucker, and we're going to get a foul on the Knights. Could give it to 2 different players here, but... And it's going to be on 22, Brigid Griffin. And to the line is number 21, Riley Tucker, and subbing in real quick for the Knights is number 12, Michaela Edwards, guard 5'5", sophomore out of Arlington, Texas. And Tucker's first shot. Missed on the first. And good on the second. 23-28 is the score. Minute 56 remaining here in this second quarter. And block steal by Riley Tucker as the Wolves are going the other direction. Solid dribbling by Avery Beatty as she looks for a few options. Finds Riley Tucker, dishes out to Ella Stewart. Ella Stewart looking to back down. We're going to put it inside, gets the side rebound. Side shot off the side of the board, rebounded again. Dish out to Leppi. Shot by Avery Beatty is going to be short and out. Oh, we're going to have a loose ball foul, I believe, on the Knights. Wolves are going to get the ball underneath the hoop. And welcome back after halftime. Again, halftime performance from Pendleton's with McMode. And to open the third quarter here, Ellis Stewart with three-point shot. As the Knights now bring it the ball. Now the Knights are in black, going from the right to your left, and Wolves now in their white and navy, and they'll be going from left to right. And great defense there from the Wolves, and thought it was going to go their direction, but unfortunately it's going to stay with the Knights. And Wolves jump on top of it quickly, again off the Wolves, and Knights are going to come up with it again. Starting lineup on the floor for your Timberwolves. Number 12, Achira Moore. Number 32, Ellis Stewart. Number 2, Leanna Leppi. Number 13, Avery Beatty. And number 3, Haley Taylor. The starting lineup for your Knights. Number 15, Danica Kelly. Number 22, Brigid Griffin. Number 20, Aria Price. Number 5, Jolie Sprouse. And number 3, Lily Schmidt. And to the line is number 20, Arya Price. And the first one goes. And off the backside of the rim, rebounded by the Knights. And layup up and in for Wenatchee. 34-27, 9:08 remaining in the third. And block shot from Aria Price on Ella Stewart. Ball remains with the Timberwolves. Great effort there from Leanna Leppy, and she gets it to fall. Big shot, big arc on that one, and great effort there from Leanna Leppy, number 2 of the Wolves. And a hard layup, jumper, running shot. And it's going to be a loose ball. Aria Price comes up with it, but it's going to be a turnover on Price. Going the other direction, it was a traveling violation. And the Wolves with the ball. Looks to feed inside to Beatty. She does. Kicks it out to Stewart. Last touch by the Knights. Stays with the Wolves. And sub comes in for the Knights. Number 3 is going to take a break. That is Lily Schmidt. And entering for the Knights is number 10, Jasmine McKenzie. Leanna Leppy feeds in Ella Stewart. And Ella Stewart off the backside of the rim. 9 to 8 seconds. 7, 6. Wolves still with it. Leanna Leppy has to do something with it now. 4, 3, 2. She has to get a shot off. An unfortunate turnover from the Wolves. And the Knights get the ball. 34-29. Knights with the lead. 8 minutes flat on the clock. And loose ball from the Knights. Turnover. Haley Taylor comes up with it. Add a steal in the steal column. And Leppy surveys her options, and she wanted a 3. She changed her mind, finds Beatty. She gets the ball again, looking to drive now on the Knights. And the Knights come up with it. Not necessarily a block, just a little bit tied up there, and Moore with a good effort there, but she's going to get caught on the reach, and it's going to be a foul on Moore. Second team foul. And again, thank you for joining us here at Blue Out on this Wednesday evening here in Pendleton, Oregon. It's going to be a block on Avery Beatty, I believe, with the body. And this is the second to last home game for the Timberwolves. As Saturday, the BMCC women's basketball team will conclude their season at home and finish on the road next Wednesday at Treasure Valley, I believe. As the Knights look for a few options here, and they end up finding Sprouse over there for the Knights, and missed shot, and Taylor comes up with it, and she's going to hurry the other direction. 29-34, 6 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Beatty looks to back down her opponent. She feeds back out to Ella Stewart, who then drives, kicks it out to Moore. Moore with the three-point shot off the right side, and it's on! I thought it was going to the right side. I was wrong. The bank is open on a Wednesday evening. Yep, basketball expert Aaliyah Novi agrees. The bank is open. And tie up there. And it's going to stay with the Knights. As we get a jump ball, and the Knights get the ball. feeds into Ari Price, who gets the layup off the glass a little bit, and good to go. And 32-36 is your score. Knights still with the lead. Jumper from Lippy. Rebounded by Gia Moore. Up and no good. She's still fighting for it. Loose ball on the ground. And they're going to say Wenatchee was touching it, but she was laying on the ground out of bounds, and you just can't do that, so it's going to be a Timberwolf ball. And Haley Taylor to inbound it for the Wolves. And off the back of the backboard. Okay, that's a new one. And we're going to go the other direction for the Knights now. But don't worry, the Knights just turned it right back over and threw it right out of bounds, and now the Wolves are going to get the ball again. And Beatty, great effort there, and she gets it to Leanna Leppy for the three. Brings us to 35-36, and we're back to where we were for pretty much the entire first quarter, where the Wolves and the Knights kept trading points and back and forth between one point or another. And Aria Price on top of the free throw line, she gets the jumper, won't fall. Leanna Leppy comes up with it, and the Wolves will go the other direction. What a basketball game here for Blue Out, and Leppy's gonna try to throw on the brakes and unfortunately gonna step out of bounds. And we have a sub here for the Knights, and taking a break is gonna be number 15, Danica Kelly, and subbing in for the Knights is number 4, Celia St. Pierre. And that's a carry on the Knights, and we're below 5 minutes, so that means media timeout, and we'll be back after this commercial break. And welcome back from the media timeout. 4:55 as we get into the remainder of the third. 35-36, Knights with a slight lead here, and Beatty has the ball. Over to Stewart, swings it over to Taylor. Taylor's a three-point shot. Good! Three-point shot, good by Taylor. Assist Ella Stewart. And Wolves retake the lead, 38-36. We got an exciting one here, folks. Three-point shot from St. Pierre, and it's good. She answers. 38-39. Leppy looking for options, finds Beatty on the inside. Finds Beatty. Off the side, she gets the layup and in. Good work there by Beatty. 40-39 is the score. Wolves back in the lead. 3:57 remaining here in the third. Looks at the dish inside to Aria Price. Price tries to spin on Stewart, gets no good. Loose ball, comes up with it is Leanna Leppi. Strong defense by Stewart. Feeds inside to Beatty. Beatty goes again. Dishes out to Stewart, over to Taylor. Taylor looked like she wanted a 3-point. Finds more. Swings over to Leppi. Stewart. Avery Beatty. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Someone's got him. Take the shot. Taylor will take the shot. Off the side of the rim. Can Moore get there? Unable to get it to fall. Unable to get it to save. And it'll be the Knights ball now. And a quick sub coming into the game is number 3 for the Knights, and that's Lily Schmidt. Taking a break is number 22, Brigid Griffin. Aria with the shot, no good. Last touch off the Knights. And it's going to be a Timberwolves ball. Riley Tucker to inbound. So on the floor for the Wolves, we have Tucker, Beatty, Jacobson, Stewart, and Leppi. And 3-point shot by Leppi, no good. Leppi gets her own rebound. She's going to dish over to Beatty. Beatty looks to feed inside to Tucker. Tucker's time to go to work on Sprouse. And it's going to be a foul. Tucker draws the foul. It's going to be inbounded underneath the hoop, non-shooting foul. And her first team foul. And Beatty to inbound. Finds Jacobson, over to Leppi. To Stewart. Jacobson. And Jacobson steps out. It's going to be a Knight ball now. As they'll bring it up the floor. Swings it over, I believe, to St. Pierre and plays inside to Price. Price has a jumper. Off the side, Beatty with the rebound. And they're going to say loose ball foul on, I believe, Leanna Leppi. And the Knights get the ball underneath. And it's going to be a foul on Jacobson on the shot. And the first shot for St. Pierre is good. Second shot's good. As Beatty will bring it up the floor. Tried to feed it inside, but it's going to be last touch. I believe a little kick ball there by number 11. That's Zoe Brown, and it'll remain with the Timberwolves. Beatty looks to feed it inside to Tucker, and Leppi is going to swing it over here to Jacobson, who's going to feed it inside to Stewart. Feed it back out to Beatty. 7 seconds, 6, 5. And feeds over here to Stewart. Stewart gets the shot, but they had a fresh shot clock to work with. And they'll feed over here to Mackenzie. St. Pierre with the three. Good from St. Pierre. Knights retake the lead, 44-40. And the Wolves will have to bring it up to 4. Mishandled ball from Leppy, and Knights, they counter quick. Layup good from McKenzie. 46-40, 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And the Wolves will turn it over as they feed back into McKenzie, and she gets a layup up and in. 48-40. 44 seconds remaining in the third. Leppy finds Tucker. Tucker's trying to go to work. Turnover, Tucker. And McKenzie adds another. I believe McKenzie's had like the last 8 points or so of the Knights, and we're going to go to a timeout for the Wolves. We're back after this commercial break. And welcome back out of the timeout. 24 seconds remaining here. 50-40 as the Knights, I believe, take the largest lead of the game so far as they lead by 10. And Moore will inbound it to Taylor. And the Wolves looking for a good shot selection here as they get the last shot if they so choose. A backdoor cut by Wilson. And it's going to be a turnover, Leah Wilson, right to the hands of the Knights. The Knights now get 8 seconds to get a shot up. And they're going to find St. Pierre, who goes off the glass and no good. Rebounded by the Knights. McKenzie, shot up, three-pointer. No good by Zoe Brown, and that's the end of the third quarter. And we'll be back after this commercial break. And welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter. 10 minutes is what separates the end of this game for the Wolves. And they've got some work to do. Down by 10 here. 50-40 is the score. Knights with the lead. As it's time for them to go to work, the Wolves in their white and navies, and Wenatchee Valley Knights are in the black. As they feed inside to Leanna Leppy, trying to find some way to break inside, and she's not going to be able to get it. It's going to be a turnover, traveling violation on Leanna Leppy. And the Knights get the ball. And steal Leanna Leppy. Off the hands of number 3, Lily Schmidt. And Moore attempted to lay it up, blocked by Price. And layup, Price. And it's going to be a foul. Leanna Leppy draws the foul. And she should be going to the line, and she is shooting 2. And the first one's good. 52-41 is the score. Not entirely sure what instructions will be given, but we're ready for the second shot. And Leanna Leppy good for the second shot. And the Wolves have closed it by 10 again. A brief lead by the Knights, and St. Pierre, no good, rebounded. We have a foul on black. It's going to be on number 20, Aria Price. And the Wolves get the ball. 8:33 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Good effort there by Moore. Ends up drawing the foul, I believe, on number 11. That is Zoe Brown. And Beatty to inbound the ball. Finds Leah Wilson. To Beatty. To Leanna Leppy. Spin move, Leanna Leppy almost gets it to fall. Ball still loose. And they're going to have a foul on Leanna Leppy. And it's going to stay with the Knights. And made three-pointer there by the Knights. And Ella Stewart. 2 more. More layup, jumper shot. And the Knights will come over with it. 55-42. And they're going to say traveling violation. Got tied up there by Leppy and I believe Stewart at the same time. And Taylor's going to come into the game for Leah Wilson. And Taylor to bring the ball up the floor. And Beatty gets tripped up. It's going to fall to the Knights, and they're going to hurry down the other direction, St. Pierre. And double dribble on St. Pierre. And the Wolves get it right back. 7:05 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 55-42, Knights with the lead. And Ella Stewart attempted to lay it up there. It's going to be blocked and right out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Timberwolves. Little tie up there between St. Pierre and Leppy, but they're both good. Beatty swings over to Stewart. Had more for a brief second. Beatty with a deep three-point shot off the side of the rim. And officials talking it out here, we might have more than just a normal foul. Oh, we're going to go with just a normal foul there, and she hooked and tied up there, tied up Moore, and Moore's going to come up with it. Or on the good end of this, as they're going to find Ella Stewart on the traveling violation. And the Knights will inbound the ball. And a quick sub there for Ella Stewart. Riley Tucker will come in, and it's going to be a foul on the ground. Not entirely sure who, but we'll get it to you. It's going to be on number 3, Haley Taylor. 6:27 remaining in the fourth. And great defense there by Atira Moore, and it's going to stay with the Knights. And it's going to be a foul, I believe, on Beatty, number 13. Oh wait, they gave it to Tira Moore instead of Beatty. Okay, foul on Moore and not Beatty. And the first free throw is good. (56-42). Off the side of the rim. It's going to be over the back on Price. Maybe a foul on her. I believe that'll be her third. Her third, fifth team foul. That means the Wolves go to the line. And Haley Taylor to the line. First one's good. And the second one's good. Jumper over here for the Knights. Beatty comes up with it as she goes the other direction. Finds Moore with a little bit of space. Jumper for Moore, and it's good! 56-46. 5:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. I'm going to say traveling shot's not going to fall, as Beatty will inbound it to Taylor. And Wolves got over it. Moore almost gets the foul. She's going to get fouled, and she's down. We're going to turn the camera real quick out. And she's up. Moore, some impressive, strong play today. Hard worker there, number 12, and kudos to her. She's up, and she wants to finish the play, get her points. And the first free throw is good. That's what Hart looks like. Second one off a little bit, and Price comes up with it. And turnover, and Beatty comes up with it, throws it down to Leppy, and she's going to like to slow things down here. Wanted to find more, and it's going to be off the backside of a Knight. And the Knights come up with it, and it's going to be a foul on Atira Moore. Fourth team foul, 56-47. Wolves down by 9. And we've got media timeout. We're back after this commercial break. And welcome back out of the media timeout. Knights lead the Wolves by 9. As McKenzie looks to break inside, finds St. Pierre, swings it over to the far side of the floor to Schmidt. Shot by Schmidt, nope, no good. Riley Tucker with the block, and Leppy comes out with it, and they're going the other direction. Leppy surveying the floor. She's going to find Tucker on the inside, finds Leppy, swings over to Haley Taylor. And then back over here to Tucker, to Taylor. She takes the baseline, swings over to Beatty. Three-point shot by Beatty. Short, and Price comes up with it. As the Knights come up with it, 3:56 remaining in the game. Wolves have to go to work. Schmidt up and in, layup is good. Taylor swings it over to Moore. She finds Beatty. Swings out to Taylor. Three-point shot from Taylor. It's good! Beatty to Taylor. Wolves have closed it to 8. And into Price. She's going to be double teamed. And Moore's going to knock it loose, but last touch by Moore. And the Knights will inbound the ball. 3:13 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Wolves are in bonus. Knights, they're one foul away. They'll feed inside to McKenzie. McKenzie Swings it to herself. Shot by St. Pierre, no good. Rebounded by Tucker. Finds Beatty. Then finds Taylor. Taylor pushes the tempo. Ends up swinging it back outside. Finds Tucker. To Beatty. To Moore. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Beatty on the inside against Sprouse. Beatty no good. And they're going to say not last touch by anybody. Last touch by the Wolves, and it's going to stay with the Knights. And layup's good for McKenzie. They bring it back to a lead of 10. Wolves have to go to work quickly. And timeout Wolves, and we're back after this break. And welcome back from the timeout. Wolves get the ball. Tira Moore is going to inbound, and she's going to look for Haley Taylor. Taylor to Leppy. Leppy with the three-point shot. It's good! And the Wolves going to high press. 53-60, the Wolves have closed it to 7 with 2:04 remaining in the game. They were saying it was last touch by the Wolves. Instead, it would have been a backcourt violation, but the Knights get the ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Swings over to Sprouse. No good. And they're going to say foul on Price. That is her 4th, I believe. And the Wolves, they get to shoot 2. The last 2 minutes of this game, the last several minutes of this game has just gotten more and more exciting. And this is a blowout game if I've ever seen one. My basketball expert aficionados over here are excited, and they just can't hold it any longer, they've said. And the first free throw is no good. And the second. This can close the lead to 6. No good on the second. Knights come up with it, and Price will dribble. Swings it over to Sprouse. To McKenzie. Over to Schmidt. To Sprouse. And they're going to say foul on the Wolves. And the 5th foul on Tira Moore, and she's done. Great effort from Moore. She did all she could. Ella Stewart enters for the Wolves. Sprouse to the line, shooting 2. And the first one's good. 61-53. Second one's good. Taylor's got to bring tempo. And last touch by the Knights. The Wolves looked in about it. They have to get it in, and she does. She finds Leppy. Leppy tries to feed inside to Tucker. Tucker gets it. Layup is good! And the Wolves trying to get into their press, and a little bit low now. 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining here. 55-62. 7-point difference. McKenzie into the hands of Taylor. Taylor steals it. McKenzie with the turnover. Taylor's gonna go. Way up off the side of the board. Knights knock it out. Gonna stay with the Wolves. 52 seconds remaining in this game. Over to Beatty, 3-point shot. No good. Into the hands of Tucker. Back to Beatty. To Leppy. To Stewart. Good by Stewart! Good by Stewart! And she's fouled by Price. Stewart with a chance to complete the 3-point play. Basket's good. The foul's going to be on number 5 of Wenatchee. Okay, so it was an bringing it up speed, not on the 3-point shot, off-ball foul. Off-ball foul, Tucker still gets the chance to shoot. At 2 shots, good. Or the first shot's good, out 2. She gets 2 chances. 59-62, 42 seconds remaining. Second shot's good. And timeout Wolves, 42 minutes remaining. We're back after the break. .42 seconds remaining, 60-62. Wolves just made both free throws and the 3-pointer from Stewart. Down by 2 and looking to deny the Knights entry to get across the court. And the Knights get across. 24 seconds on the shot clock. 34 seconds remain in this game. They will have to shoot before the shot clock expires. St. Pierre finds Price, swings it back over to McKenzie. Jumper, no good for McKenzie. And last touch by Leanna Leppy. The Knights get the ball. 17.3 seconds remaining in this game. Foul is on number 32, Ella Stewart, off-ball foul, and they're going to have them shoot 2. It's going to be Aria Price to the line. 17 seconds remaining. First shot's good. 60-63. The second shot, no good. Rebounded from Beatty. And a timeout to the Wolves. And we'll be back after this break. Welcome back. 14.3 seconds remaining. Wolves have the ball. Tucker to inbound. She finds Beatty. And Beatty steps out of bounds. And the Knights get the ball. The Wolves have to deny or force a turnover with 11.5 remaining. 63-60, Knights lead. And we're going to have a timeout back after the quick break. Wenatchee advance the ball into Price. Price with the layup. No good. Tucker gets the ball. They've got a hustle. Beatty takes it down the floor. 3-point shot by Beatty. That's good! Beatty with the shot! Inbound! Half-court shot is no good! We're going to overtime! We are going to overtime! Avery Beatty with the 3-point shot! What a shot by Avery Beatty! And we'll be back right after this commercial break. We are going to overtime. Welcome back. We are in overtime. Avery Beatty with a clutch 3-point shot. And she forces overtime, and she comes up with the ball as well. 63-63. Here's how overtime works. 5 minutes for overtime 1. We're going to see if we can decide a winner. If we cannot, shot by Riley Tucker. It's going to be blocked. And the Knights come up with it. Anyways, first 5 minutes. If it cannot be decided, then we go to overtime 2. Cannot be decided, overtime 3. This will go until we get a winner. It's a block by Ella Stewart. And Riley Tucker goes down low. She's time for her to go to work. Ella Stewart swings over to Taylor. Swings over to Beatty. Beatty with a three-point shot. Off the side of the rim. Rebounded by the Knights. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. And Schmidt finds St. Pierre, who swings it over to number 11, Zoe Brown. And the three-point shot, good by Brown. Tucker finds Taylor. Taylor with a shot. No good. And they're going to say foul on Brown on Tucker. So Tucker goes to the line, shooting 2. And Tucker's first shot. Good. Good for the second. 66-65. Beatty will defend McKenzie. St. Pierre. Rebounded by Stewart. To Taylor. Taylor finds Beatty, who feeds inside to Tucker. Tucker's going to go to work on Brown. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Tucker. Brown's going to come up with it. And we're shooting 2 for the Knights. And Brown to the line, 5'6", redshirt freshman from Cashmere, Washington. Already hit the first 3 for the Knights, and she hits the first free throw as well for overtime. Good for the second, 68-65. And traveling on Beatty. Turnover, and the ball goes to the Knights. St. Pierre. Being defended by Taylor. She's going to dribble out of bounds. Taylor gets the ball. To Leppy. Over to Beatty. To Taylor. Stewart. Stewart wanted the three-point shot, but she's going to go to work on Sprouse, and Sprouse is going to foul Stewart. Stewart's going to the line. And Ella Stewart to the line, 2:42 remaining here in the first overtime. The first shot's good. Second shot's good. (67-68), 2:39 remaining in this game. If we cannot find a winner, we'll go to overtime 2. Over to Brown. Brown. Layup, no good. Tucker comes up with it. And finds Taylor with a trick shot pass over her shoulder. Over to Taylor. to Beatty. Beatty. Charge on Beatty. Fourth foul on Beatty. And the inbound to McKenzie. Being defended by Beatty. Out to Schmidt, defended by Leppy. Schmidt gets a free shot, no good. It's gonna fall in the hands of Beatty. Beatty will find Leppy. Who will find Ella Stewart. To Leppy. Taylor. Stewart. Stewart drives. Foul on Sprouse. Ella Stewart's going to the line. And fourth foul on Sprouse. Fans keep packing the building here on Blue Out. And Ella Stewart to the line with the first shot. It's good. Second shot's good. Wolves 69, Knights 68. And the Knights with the ball. It's Brown trying to break inside. Blocked by Tucker! Leon Leppy has the ball. 30 seconds on the shot clock. We're now 58 seconds remaining in the game. Beatty with the ball. Coach Driver says, let's relax for a second. Use all of this shot clock. They want the shot. Leppy with the ball. To Stewart. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. And a foul with 1 second on the shot clock. And fifth foul on Zoe Brown. She's done. And entering for the Knights is number 22, Brigid Griffin. Brown, with her fifth foul, is done. To the line is number 21, Riley Tucker. Riley Tucker, freshman. .510 at Castle Rock, Alaska. She makes the first one to go 70-68. 31 seconds remaining. Just 1 second above the shot clock. Tucker's second shot. Off the side of the rim, and the Knights come up with it. McKenzie to bring it up the floor. Being defended by Taylor. Handed off to Schmidt, defended by Leppy. St. Pierre. Off the side of the rim, rebounded by St. Pierre. And a foul on Tucker. Believe this is going to be on Tucker. Yes, on Tucker. Her fourth foul. Multiple Wolves, multiple Knights riding 4 fouls right now. Beatty and Tucker, and Sprouse for the Knights. The first shot's good from St. Pierre. 69-70, 15.3 seconds remaining in overtime 1. The next shot. No good! But the Knights come up with it. And it's into the hands of Beatty. Now to Leppy. And Driver comes timeout. They get to the advance of ball. 9 seconds remaining. We're back after the break. And welcome back. 9.5 seconds remaining in this. If the Wolves can hold on, they will take down the Knights and effectively eliminate them from the playoff contention. And they will foul Avery Beatty as she goes to the line with 8.5 seconds remaining. Apologize if you can't hear me all the way. It is getting loud in here as this place, it continues to pack in people, fans wanting to watch this as the first shot off the back of the rim. Second shot now for Avery Beatty. No good. The Knights come up with the rebound. And Wenatchee will now advance the ball. 7.2 seconds, and we're back after this break. And welcome back. 7 seconds remaining in this game. The Wolves lead by 1. As the Knights will inbound the ball. They do find St. Pierre. Defended by Beatty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No good! No good! The Wolves take down the Knights! Winner, BMCC! Congratulations to the Wolves as they take down the Knights. And we'll be back in a little bit for the start of the men's game. We'll see you in about 20 minutes. Welcome back, one and all. This is time for BMCC men's basketball. My name is Jordan Hilmick. Your live stream operator is Aaliyah Nobi and camera operator Hallie Anderson. Time for the BMCC Timberwolves to take on the Wenatchee Valley Knights in a must-win matchup to keep the playoff hopes alive. It's been quite a year for the Wolves as they continue to push for the ship. And the ball's up. And the Wolves will come up with it. As Kel Higashi will be your starting point guard with number 14, Jacob Campbell, 13, Johnny Jameson, number 5, Xavier Kelly, and number 2, Caden Johnson. Your starters for the Wenatchee Valley Knights. As we get our first foul, number 10, and starter, number 10, Kent Dean, number 4, Emin Monahan, number 2, Brandon Lee, number 1, Michael Akrahoff, and number 22, Nathan Stephenson. Campbell with the first shot, and it falls. Good. Wolves get the first points on the board. So if you're just joining us again, the men play 2 halves of 20 minutes. We also have halftime performance from multi-time state champion Pendleton's own Rhythmic Mode. 8, 7, 6, 5. As the Knights break inside, no good. Rebound Jameson. And Campbell brings it up the floor. Kelly to Jameson. Jameson with a step back 3. And it's scored! 5-0 Wolves. As you see the camera pan around, you're going to see one of the most electric student sections in the Northwest Athletic Conference. And a packed house here at the MAC. 3-point shot by number 1 of the Knights is no good. Michael Akrahoff rebounded by the Wolves. Kel Higashi brings it up the floor. He's looking for option, swings it over to Jameson. Jameson to Campbell. Campbell with the jumper on the free throw line, and it's just off the front of the rim and short. Rebounded by number 2, Brandon Lee. Feeds into number 10, Kent Dean. Backswing cross to the other side. 3-point shot. No good by number 4, Emin Monahan. And Higashi picks up the tempo for the Wolves. Finds Kelly on the inside. And it's going to be traveling on Kelly. Turnover Wolves. And the Knights will inbound. We thank you all once again for joining us. Drive inside by the Knights. Almost lost control. He's going to look for the short jumper. Blocked by Kelly. And Jameson picks up the tempo coming the other direction. Swing over to Campbell. 3-point shot, Campbell. Off the backside of the rim. Rebounded by Caden Johnson. And it's good! Shout out to the Associated Student Government of BMCC as well, bringing all the free t-shirts to toss into the crowd. Jumper's good. Wenatchee finally gets on the board. Campbell swings over to Kelly. Back in the corner to Johnson. Corner 3. No good. Rebounded by number 4, Emin Monahan. Michael Akrahoff swings it to the outside to number 22. That's Nathan Stevenson. And no good. As the Wolves will bring the tempo, slow it up the floor. And the first subs are coming off the bench for the Wolves here at 15:50. Johnson with the three-pointer, good! Don't get out, get off the floor, Elena. And timeout Knights as the Wolves take a 10-2 lead, and we'll be back after this commercial break. And welcome back from the break. As the Knights will bring it up the floor, Wolves take a 10-2 lead, 15:36 remaining in the game, or remaining in the half, and the Knights put up the second jumper. 10-4 now. Entered the game is Seneca Ball and Deontay Hill. If I'm getting this stat right, Deontay Hill, number 1, the point guard for the Wolves, is number 4 in scoring in the conference. Shot no good by the Wolves and rebounded by the Knights. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Jamison. And that's his first foul. And the Knights take over as they swing to the outside. No good. They were looking the other direction. Jumper again from about the same spot for Emin Monahan, but no good. Deontay Hill picks up the pace. Looking for options. Deontay Hill brings a very quick change of pace for the Wolves. Seneca Ball. Good by Ball! 3-point shot good by number 22, Nathan Stevenson. 12-7 is the score currently, 14:23 remaining in the first half. Kelly feeds into Deontay. Oh! Teamwork by the Wolves. And the Knights looking to respond, down by 7 as they go back to Monahan, and no good, rebounded by Caden Johnson. Jamison. No good, rebounded by the Knights. Monahan. Akrahoff. Shot by Monahan, 3-point, no good, rebounded by Hill. Three-point shot by Hill. No good. Rebounded by number 10, Kent Dean. 6'5" sophomore from Salt Lake. Backside pass, good by the Knights. Fancy with the dunk. 14-9. Shot almost falls for Jamison, but no good, as the Knights will feed the other way to Dean. And the layup is good. Wenatchee Knights battling back here very quickly to get back into this game. Hill. Good battle by Hill, and he gets us a fall for the layup, 16-11. Monahan finds the backdoor cutter and gets it. That's going to be number 10, Kent Dean. Hill surveying the options, finds ball. And we're going to have a foul on number two, but we're going to go actually to a media timeout first. So we'll be back after this commercial break. And welcome back here from the timeout. 11:18 remaining here in the first half. Wolves get the ball. As Jacob Campbell swings over to Oscar Stecklin, finds Deontay Hill, who dishes out to Seneca Ball. And shot clock violation. A close game here. Wolves only lead by 3. Three-point shot, good. Corner 3 by number 1, Michael Akrahoff. Three-point shot. Good by Seneca Ball. Wolves retake the lead 19-16. 10:09 remaining in the first half. This place is loud and rowdy, I'll tell you what. Three-point shot by Akrahoff again. No good. Rebounded by Stecklin. Campbell. Hill. And stuck. And we go to media under 10, and we'll be back after this commercial break. And welcome back here. 9:39 remaining in the first half. The Knights trying to get back on the board here. Wolves, tough defense. And a tough defense forces a turnover. And it's going to be Timberwolves ball. And the student section keeps filling in. More and more people. And turnover from the Wolves. Going to be stolen by Dean. Three-point shot, no good. And rebound by Stecklin. Campbell brings it up the floor. Campbell. 10, 9, 8. Dishes out to Hill, three-point shot, wide open. It's good! Assist, Jacob Campbell. Almost poked away by Deontay Hill. Now the Wolves have to recover. And they'll swing it over here to number 34, Dane Skies. 8 seconds, 7. And they're going to be a foul on Kel Higashi, no shot. And Xavier Kelly in for Oscar Stecklin, who feeds inside. Blocked by Kelly! And rebounded again by Kent Dean and puts it back up, good for 2. Great block, first initial block, I should say, by Kelly. Jacob Campbell on top. Zane Nichols with almost the assist, I should say. And the Knights come up with the rebound. 22-18, 7:46 remaining here in the first. Five seconds on the shot clock. And foul. Foul's going to be on number 15, Zane Nichols. 13 foul. And 2 shots. To the line is Michael Akerhoff from Kogarah, Sydney, Australia. And the free throw is good. Higashi inside to Nichols, who swings it to the top to Campbell. Wanted the three-pointer, but he's going to work inside. Unable to do so, and we're going to get a jump ball. And it will favor the Timberwolves. Caden Johnson in and a Johnny Jameson. And Nichols and Campbell will take a break. So on the floor for the Wolves, Hill, Jameson, Johnson, Higashi, and Kelly. Three-point shot by Jameson. Off the backside of the rim, Johnson's got to save it. He does! And a shot clock violation from the Wolves. Unlucky there, because it was a great effort all the way around. Just had to get it off a little quicker. On the floor for the Knights is number 5, Luke Vargas. Number 2, Brandon Lee. Number 4, Evan Monahan. Number 34, Dane Skies. Skies, speaking of him, tried to go for a layup, and it was blocked from behind there by Deontay Hill. Deontay Hill with the three-pointer, short, and the Knights come up with it. Skies with the layup, no good. Ooh. And Hill goes down hard and awkwardly. And we're going to pause. We'll be back after this small break. And Deontay Hill was actually able to get up under his own power, and he's good. Entering the game is Henry Begay and Seneca Ball. Henry Begay with the three-pointer off the front side of the rim, rebounded by Skies. On the ball is Monahan. Picked up by Ball. Dishes out to number 5. That is Luke Vargas. And then into Skies, and he gets the layup. Into Kelly, Seneca, Begay. Jamison, no good, turnover. As Monahan tries, he dishes out to Lee. Swings all the way across over here to Vargas. Back out on top to Lee. Vargas. And Monahan's going to throw it off the leg of Seneca Ball. And the Wolves are going to call a timeout. And we're back after this commercial break. And welcome back from the timeout. 5:02 remaining here, 22 all. And it's going to be a jumper, good by number 0, Cam Gagner. Apologies if I did not pronounce your name right. Trying my best. Over to Seneca Ball. Ball with the spin. Blocked by Gagner. Spin move by Lee over to Monahan, who gets it into Dean, and the foul, and the basket is good. And to the line is number 10, Kent Dean. No good. And Jamison with the rebound. Jamison with the spin move. Layup, no good, almost falls. Over to Monahan. He splits the defenders. Dishes out over to Vargas. Back over to Dean. Back over to Gagner. No good. And the Wolves come out with it. It's Begay. Gaten Johnson over in the corner. Finds Jamison. Jamison with the three. Rattles in and back out. There's a lid on the rim right now for Jamison. Dean. No good. Missed shot. It's an air ball. And Johnson brings it up the floor. To Kelly. Oh, Kelly almost gets it to fall. Great effort here as they're trying to work out the kinks here. And three-point shot, good. And he's going to get a technical for taunting the fans. And technical, and Jamison will take the free throws. Jamison good for the first. Good for the second. And subs coming in, Zane Nichols, Jacob Campbell, and Deontay Hill. Taking a break is Henry Begay, Seneca Ball, and Xavier Kelly. And the Wolves get the ball. To Nichols. Jamison working through, it's going to get blocked. As they work over here to Ackerhoff, then over to Lee. Three-point shot by Lee. Off the back of the rim, rebounded by Johnson. Campbell gets the break as the Wolves look to go fast tempo. Campbell with the reverse layup and in! 26-29. Knights with the slight lead. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute 50 remaining here in the first half. Corner three is good by number 22, Nathan Stevenson. Hill drives, dishes out to Campbell, finds Johnson in the corner. Minute 30 seconds remaining. Welcome back here to the start of the second half. And we are underway quick as it's 35-31. Knights have a slight advantage over the Wolves as Kalagashi takes it inside. And off the board, rebounded by Johnson and back in. Shout out to an excellent halftime performance from multi-time state champion Rhythmic Mode. Three-point shot. Off the mark by Lee. Higashi over to Campbell. Ball's on the floor. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Kelly. It's going to be his second, I believe. As Lee brings the ball up the floor. Feeds inside to Monahan. Blocked by Kelly! Xavier Kelly having a day here for the Wolves. As they feed on top to Monahan. Over to Ackerhoff. To Lee. Back to Ackerhoff. 3 on the shot clock. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded. Lee's got the ball. A fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. 18 minutes left in the second half. Feed into Monahan. Layup is up and in. Campbell dishes out to Kelly. Into Higashi. Fumbles out of the hands, and the Knights pick it up. On top to Monahan. No good. And Monahan tried to throw it, or not Monahan, sorry, Dean tried to throw it, but Kelly caught it clean as day, and the Wolves have the ball. Campbell going back to work. And he doesn't give up! 2 more for Campbell. 37-35, 16:46 remaining in the second half. Knights nearly in a backcourt violation as Monahan against Jamison. Monahan can't get it, falls right into the hands of rebound for Jamison. Campbell getting fancy. To Kelly. To Johnson. Over to Johnny Jamison. And going to be a block on number, I believe that's number 2, that's Lee. No, Lee's right there. That's number 1, Michael Ackerhoff. So Jacob Campbell's going to take a break. Deontay Hill entering the game for the Wolves. To Johnson. Jumper short by Higashi. Steal for Johnson. Block by Monahan. Block by Dean. Now to Monahan. Spin move on Jamison. No good. Rebounded, good tip from Jameson, and right into the hands of Johnson. This game has been full sprint from start to finish. Higashi. Good for Higashi! Wolves retake the lead, 38-37. Ackerhoff on Deontay Hill. And a showdown between the two guards, and Deontay Hill comes up with it. And we're going to get a timeout, media, I believe, and we're back after this commercial break. We're back, coming out of the media timeout. Hill plays the ball into Higashi. To Hill. Drives, spins, layups up and in, good! Deontay Hill! Vargas dishes over to Dean on Kelly, who plays into Monahan, and then back out on top to Ackerhoff. Vargas in the corner, closed down quick by Ball. Turnover to Deontay Hill. Deontay Hill, he's got it. Ackerhoff's back. And it's going to be a block, but the Knights knock it out. And the Wolves get the ball. Afrikoff, I believe, is actually the last name that I've been mispronouncing this entire time. Close. We'll have to have a talk with my pronunciation team. Anyways. Hill, driving, dishes out to Higashi. He's got to look at the three. Contemplated it, jumper, no good. Rebounded by Kelly. And it is good! Dean, no good. Closed down by two different Timberwolves as Higashi brings the ball up to the floor. Finds Jameson. Elects for the three-point shot and hits it. And timeout Knights. After a three-point shot from Jameson, we'll be back after this commercial break. And welcome back coming out of the break. And the Knights have the ball, but the Wolves lead 45-37. Here, 13:20 remaining in the second half. The student section making the noise. Turnover by the Knights. And we got a foul on Vargas. He fouls Deontay Hill, and Hill is going to the line. And Hill to the line. First shot. Good for the first. And second shot for Hill. Good. Wolves lead by 10. Lee. Feeds into number 34, that's Skies. And corner three, good by number 22, Nathan Stevenson. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3. Shots up. Off the side of the rim. They get a fresh 20. Rebound, Cal Higashi. And gets the ball to Deontay Hill. Hill high off the board, but no good. Monahan with the rebound. He's one-on-one with Kelly, and he gets the reverse layup up and in. And we're going to have an illegal screen on Xavier Kelly. And Campbell and Secklin enter the game. Seneca Ball will take a break, as well will Xavier Kelly. Into Monahan. And turnover Knights into the hands of the Wolves. Layup up and in, Deontay Hill. Monahan brings it up the floor for the Knights. As the Knights looking to get back in this game, and still not far out. Wolves up by 7. Here, 49-42, 10:56 remaining here in the second half. Three-point shot, no good. Into the hands of Deontay Hill, and he's got the pace to outrun all of them and find Stecklin. Dog! Alley-oop! Alley-oop, ladies and gentlemen. What a beauty! That's a dunk, Oscar Stecklin. Assist, Deontay Hill. And they're going to get a foul on Deontay Hill. That alley-oop might need to get clipped later, ladies and gentlemen, and be put on social media everywhere, because that was a thing of beauty. And Stevenson's going to take a break, and re-entering the game, is number 10, Kent Dean. Inbounding the ball is Emin Monahan. Into the hands of Dean. Swings over here to Afrakoff. Now into the hands of number 34, Skies. Dean spins on Jamison and on Stecklin. Gets the bucket. 51-44, 10:07 in the second half. Hill looking at Jamison. Jamison finds Campbell. Campbell surveying the options. He drives. Spin move. And we're going to have a foul. And we're going to media timeout as we get the foul. And we'll be back after this commercial break. And welcome back here. Coming out of the media timeout, 9:51 remaining here in the second, 51-44, Wolves lead. Johnson brings in the ball over to Deontay Hill. Looking at the options, had Kel Higashi and Jacob Campbell. It's got Stecklin setting the screen, but Hill wants something different. He wants that. He feeds over to Higashi, and Higashi goes up strong! Have a day, Kel Higashi! Turnover Knights, steal Oscar Stecklin. Hill thought about the same type of thing that he just played over to Stecklin just a second ago on the previous play. Campbell looks to spin, goes down low, gonna get blocked there by number 10, Dean. And Hill knocks it out. Gonna stay with the Knights. Three-point shot. Good for Monahan. 47-53, 8:44 in the second half. Three-point shot from Campbell. It's good! 56-47. Campbell said, you make a three, I make one, and I can do it better. Campbell almost able to get the loose ball. Dean goes up and gets blocked. Blocked by Stecklin. And he steps out of bounds. That's number 34, Dane Sykes. He caught the ball off the block, stepped out of bounds, and it's going to be a Timberwolves ball. As Campbell will bring it up the floor. To Hill, over to Kel Higashi, to Johnson, to Campbell. Higashi swings it over to Johnson, corner three, no good. And ball almost went out, but saved by Skies.
And it's going to be last touch by the Wolves, going to stay with Wenatchee Valley. 7:34 remaining here in the second. 56-47 is your score. As they play all the way back up on top to reset. Corner three, no good. Rebounded by Secklin. And good. Deontay Hill with the jumper fadeaway off the glass and in. And to the line is Hill to hopefully complete the three-point play. And Jamison in for Kel Higashi. Good for his third three-point play. Monahan can't get past Campbell. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Three-point shot for Afrikoff. And it's good. Jamison inbounds to Hill. And last touch by the Knights, it will stay with the Wolves. And he gets the ball to Johnson, back into the hands of Hill. Hill drives. Little floater, and it's good. 61-50, Wolves lead by 11. They feed into the corner, over for the Knights. Tries to find Monahan back on top, guarded by Campbell. Jumper from Monahan is good. Trading points right now between both teams. Hill over to Jamison. Hill. And they're going to say foul on number 1. That is Afrikoff. Again, out of Sydney, Australia. And they get the ball into Hill. 5:35 remaining. Jamison. Off the backside of the rim. Tipped away by Johnson, but no one's there except for the Knights. Monahan brings it up the floor. Defended by Campbell. Turned over from Dean and picked up, stolen by Stecklin. Deontay Hill had all the time in the world for that three, and unluckily off the backside of the rim. 4:51, we're now under 5 minutes remaining in this game. We're looking for immediate timeout of the next break. Three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Jamison, and Campbell's got the ball. Johnson for three. No, he dishes inside to Hill, and he's good! Wolves looking good, looking strong through almost 35 minutes. Looking to finish the game, and they do. Turnover from Lee, stolen by Hill, layup Hill! And 30-second timeout from the Wolves. Quick break, and we'll be right back. And welcome back out of the timeout. 3:50 remaining here in the second half, 65-52. Three-point shot from Monahan, it's good. 65-55. Knights shift into a high press. And turnover from Higashi. And the Knights get the ball. 3:28 remaining. Three-point shot from Afrikoff is good. 65-58. And right through the hands of Xavier Kelly. On the floor for the Wolves, Higashi, Johnson, Hill, Xavier Kelly, and Jamison. Big swing over inside. Dean looking for options, finds Lee, then back into Monahan. Monahan been on fire today for the Knights, and he continues to do so. 65-60. Knights climbing back. They've already had 7 points so far here in this little bit since the timeout. As they try and double team Deontay Hill. And they swing over to Kelly on the other side. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Hill off the front side of the board, or front side of the rim, no good. Knights rebound. That is Monahan as he tries to find Dean, and he does. 65-62. And timeout Wolves. And we'll be back right after this break. Jamison into Campbell. And then over to Hill. Back to Campbell. Back to Hill. And they've crossed the half. Dangerous ball there. Back into Jamison. Over to Johnson in the corner. So close. Into the hands of Kelly though for the rebound, and it's good. 67-62, minute 32 remaining in the game. Monahan swings over to the corner. Finds Afrikoff. Back to Monahan. To Lee. To Monahan. To Afrikoff. And it's good. 67-65. This game has become absolutely upside down wild. Hill tried to have the no-look pass to Kelly and it's tipped away by the Knights. Knights fast break on the other direction. Stopped by Campbell. Dean dishes out in the corner. Shot by 22. No good. That is Stevenson. No good. Rebounded by Jameson. 26 seconds remaining. The Wolves have to hold on, but they have to get across midcourt. And they foul Campbell. And not quite in bonus yet. 6 fouls only for Wenatchee, 4 for Blue Mountain. 67-65, 19.8 seconds remaining. Jamison. And hard foul, Monahan on Jamison, but Jamison is up. And Jamison to the line. This place kind of went quiet after that foul. It was a hard challenge. But Jamison up to the line for 1 and 1. Good for the first. Second shot. 18 seconds on the clock. Good for the second. Full timeout taken, and we'll be back right after the break. And welcome back, 18 seconds remaining. Wolves lead by 4, Monahan's got the ball. 17, 16 seconds. They cross the half line. They're gonna let Monahan have the layup. 12 seconds. Inbound to Jamison. 10 seconds on the clock. They foul Jamison, he's going to the line for 1 and 1. I believe it was a light toss of the ball and just nailed Xavier Kelly in the back of the head. And the entire student section was pointing at number 22 saying, "He did it, sir, he did it. That's the culprit." The first free throw. Good for Jamison. 10 seconds on the clock. Second shot. Good for the second. They inbound quick. Dean. That's going to be a foul on Johnson. And timeout from the Knights. I'll be back right after this break. And welcome back from the timeout. Knights have the ball, inbounding Isley into the hands of Monahan. 7 seconds. 6. 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Jamison, 2. 1.5 seconds, and they've fouled him. And Jamison goes to the line for the 1-and-1. And the Wolves have secured the Wednesday night blue-out sweep over the Knights. Jamison, good for the first. As the student section starts chanting, "Start the buses." And good for the second. Wolves win! Wolves take the victory, 73-67. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Your PA commentator is Brandon Martin. Your statistician is Will Mullick. Camera operator Howie Anderson. Live stream operator is Aaliyah Novi. And I am your